I like being able to wish for EE against like all the token nonsense that's going on. Seascape Leveler's pretty good. Sunray Titan's good. Chalice is good. One Ring's good. Bridge is good. Stonebrain good. Soulless Jailer? Do I have enough graveyard hate? I guess because this is doubling as a chalice, right? Because it's, yeah. I mean, I know it does different things, like it shuts down Yawgmoth combo, but also we got a lot of spot removal for that, so hopefully we're okay when we run into that. Yeah, yeah, I get it, but I don't think it's necessary. Uh, sure. Ooh, more aggression? This aggression will not stand. Come on, Swiss Spear. Aw, GG. It's all over, people. We have been defeated. I think Burn's supposed to be good right now, which I am just super happy that people want to play Burn because I like that I keep building these decks that kind of slap Burn around. But have a plan for Burn. I want to see Eidolon of the Great Revel. Although I know a lot of these decks have been cutting them, and all I can say is it took you long enough. It was so frequently the worst burn spell in that deck. I know sometimes it could be good, but oops all bolts. Nah, they'll find another creature at some point, right? Right? The irony of Burn being weak to land hate. I mean, Burn has often lost games to Blood Moon, and I always found that very funny. Like, you Blood Mooned them, and they drew a single white card, and they went, "Oh, oh, geez, I guess I'm never ever casting this." And then they drew a second white card, and they went, "Oh God, All right, so I think it's worth doing this now. Yes, they can float the mana and then Boros Charm me. They didn't. That's great. So they need to have another white source, and they've already lost 2. Five cards in hand, no spell. Okay. Clean to dust. Not the best draw. Not the worst draw. Does draw me another card. Please play a creature burn deck. I need you to play a creature. It's Kraken. Okay. Hell yeah. Thank you. How much do you think we're throwing at this? Is it everything? I think it's everything but the cling. Ah! That's not how I wanted to do that. I don't know why the way that prompted me screwed me up, but it did. That's fine. We can cling the Swiss Spear. Well, we got a lot of mana. Okay. They can't crack right now. Let's just do it. I should be at 19. Be pretty good. Sure be cool if you did. Oh, glad I didn't pitch everything. I have no blockers, opponent. Do what you will with me. Oh, really? Okay. Never mind. So how many Searing Blaze do you think they got? 2? 2 Searing Blaze, 2 heal. I'm casting this. I don't give a fuck. Oh, wow. Huh. I can Flashback, Cling to Dust, eat the other Swift Spear. You know how we have a bunch of payoffs in our deck? Yeah, me neither. Oh, no. Yeah, what are these payoffs you speak of? I think I'm going to Cling to draw a card here. It just feels like I have to be able to hit a payoff, right? And they have 2 mana open for crack, which I really don't feel like walking into. There we go. All right. I would kill this now if I were you. Deal. Deal. Okay. I don't think we can be better set up against Burn. I really do not. Bring back the Chalice? Sure. It's probably better than like one of the Night's Whispers, huh? No, I mean but it's probably better than Night's Whisper a lot of the time, right? Chalice or O-Stone, Stone for a Whisper. Yeah, I like Chalice for a Whisper. O-Stone's pretty niche. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's better than a Night's Whisper. I don't know. Even Ballista, it's better? Not necessarily. Ballista's pretty bad. Better than a card that costs life. Yeah, maybe. I could see just like ram jamming them all out. No, okay, we missed them. He's got to be, yeah, he's probably better than O-Stone. All right, keeping this hand. Is it great? No. Is it good? It's got a March of Wretched Sorrow. And enough lands to play anything I draw. Yeah, that was kind of my logic, last god. March in hand. Okay. I guess we're going then. 4-1, the Chazels. And we only lost to a black-green splash-white food deck that never even tried to combo us. It just kind of killed us with like Construct tokens and Grist. Whirling Vortex? Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Yeah, we'll need the EE and the well, not EE for this, but we'll need the I don't know. Oop, not that. This one. Again, no fetch there. Or no float there. Weird. Sure. Yeah, it was the Chazzles. I've been having a lot of success with the colorless Tron decks of various types. So we'll see what they play here. If they play Boros Charm, we're just going to march this, pitch the Fatal Push. Perfect. So, not perfect, but not bad considering the way this game is shaping up. Definitely, and take them off their white. It would be really nice to have a Blast Zone here, but that's... We're beggars, not choosers. Wait. I think I'm interested in another field in case they draw another white source. I would like to keep them off white as many times as possible. Very easily just dead here, but also could be not dead. Let's find out. Auburn. Okay, that's a good sign for us. It's a good sign for us. That is not a good sign for us. Wow. All right, well. Mm. Well. Oh, I should have shot myself with that. In case I draw a Cling. Yeah, well, too late now. Maybe they'll screw up and suspend 3 Rift Bolts. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny, huh? Huh. Well, we've drawn a lot of lands. And literally nothing else. Could be a problem. We're going to 1. March would be nice. They have Roiling Vortex and they keep keeping 1 mana open, so it would be nice, but not good enough in any way. Castle Lockthwaite? No, hold on. How much mana do I have? O-Stone still being in the sideboard might mean we're still alive, technically. I mean, I could play the One Ring and just not use it, but then I take one next upkeep, I die. I have to O-Stone here. It's literally the only thing that keeps me alive for a turn, right? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Cityscape Leveler does it too. Assuming they don't have another creature, but that's... It's better than O-Stone, because O-Stone kills my Karn. Yeah, okay. If they draw another haste creature, we just die, but that's live by the sword, die by the sword. Hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Plays another Roiling Vortex past the turn. No! I wonder what's in their hand. They had 2 cards there. It's got to be another Roiling Vortex, right? It has to be. Has to be. Sure. I mean, literally anything did it, but... All right. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I kind of... Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Roiling Vortex is a card that gets a lot of people. It gets a lot of people all the time. I watched a Burn player get 3 GRVs in a single game due to Roiling Vortex. No, miss triggers. Miss detrimental trigger. That's what it was. Was that it? No. They got 3 warnings, but it was 2 GRVs and a miss detrimental trigger. They were not having a good day. Yeah, keep that. I mean, it happens, right, Colby? It's like... I feel like saying it like that is unnecessarily aggressive. Like... I know what you mean, and it's just tone is hard to read in text. But, yeah, it's definitely a no-no. Yeah, Murktide is definitely a whole deck where you could play that card, but why would you? This is going to be a problem. There's nothing I can do about it for now. A crow and horse and calling a judge when they don't give me a soldier the next turn. Yeah, they also have changed the rules on that, I think. No, they just changed the ones on like Tabernacle. Blood Chiefs on top. I really want to draw that, but let's go get a Coffers. Land? What's the... Oh, there's still a Thirst on top. Okay, well, good enough. Good enough. Kind of. 14, 5 cards in hand. Ugh. Might not be good enough. Do you play a Ballista to save a life? So it's either play Ballista or play a Nile Spellbomb and hold it. And the reason that we do that is that if I hit another land, then I can go Coffers, play Shieldred, activate Spellbomb, draw a card, which gains me 2 life. I have no idea if they would have kept Searing Blaze in their deck. So it's really hard to say. They saw Shieldred. I don't think I want to play Ballista here. I think I want to play one Nile Spellbomb and one map. And hopefully one time this Goblin Guide could draw me a land. Because it hasn't yet, and we're playing 26. We flooded so hard in some of these games. Okay, going to 9. Could die to triple bolt. One ring is on top. Well, we can Nile Spellbomb into a land? Yeah. And if I do that... Shit. Let's go map. Sorry. It's good. It's not great, but it might be good enough. I need them to tap down, though, because otherwise I'm getting cracked. Oh, I exiled their graveyard, though. God, I keep doing that. I maybe just killed myself. Yeah, I may have just killed myself. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. It's just exile a map. No, that just draws me a card. It doesn't gain me life, which is what I need. You could have clinged in response to the exile. I absolutely could have, and I just didn't even think to check that that was a thing that I could or wanted to do. Okay, I misplayed there. I don't... It's not likely... we'd probably be dead anyway. Missing the land there was disastrous. That's a real shame to lose to Burn like that. It's just we missed the land drop there. They played 2 Goblin Guides. They triggered a total of like 5 times and never once drew me a land. So that's just bad luck. That's okay. Karma said, heard you say how free it was. Yeah, 1, I don't think Burn's a terrible matchup. Even if you're not playing Shieldred. Tron League was a 4-1. 2, I never said it was free. I said we couldn't be better set up than we are already, and that Burn should be a good matchup. But Burn can just kill you no matter what you do. Yeah, exactly. Okay, they're playing Spike's version of this deck, for sure. Oh, are they? Was he playing Blood Crypt? Maybe he wasn't. Not sure. Suddenly not sure. Which is fine. It's not a big deal. Thoughtseize again? Nope. Yes? Ooh. Maybe... Can't update Stream Decker. Stream Decker's crashed. Oh! Can now update Stream Decker. Stream Decker has uncrashed. I was trying before a lot, and it was not going. This is the deck as it was built yesterday, because I couldn't update it in between matches. If this is Goryo's, being at 15 is bad, but then also, if they Emrakul me, I lose all my permanents. So, but there's no Urborg in play yet, so let's not play Coffers. I think I'm just playing Spellbomb and Night's Whisper. Where are we on this story? I'll tell you a story anytime. I love stories. Which story do you want me to tell you? The Hobbit? Sorry, so I did put the Nile Spellbomb into play so I can not get Goryo's out of the game at least. Can I have a compelling protagonist? I sure hope so. Yeah, this is probably Kragenwick Goryo's thing. So this Spellbomb is nice insurance. They might just jam a Kragenwick here. Then we fire back with One Ring, then Shieldred. I think. Yeah, it looks like. All right. How much you got? They got 3 cards in hand. Opponent's a gambler. Discards Profane Tutor for 0 damage. Ooh. You love to see it. You love to hate to see it. All right, we ringing? Yeah, we ringing. Ding, ding, ding. And in this corner... I don't need to draw the card now because I have no mana to spend and no 0 drops in my deck. So if I get Thoughtseize... Well, they can't Thoughtseize me, but it's fine. This says... Target. Okay. Asmo. Me out of here. You... I guess Shieldred's not going to last very long, but that's okay. Long enough. Oh, no! I'll take 0. Draw a card. Maybe Shieldred will last longer than I thought. Let's play Urborg now. You know what's a great movie? The Simpsons movie? You are 100% correct. Simpsons movie was fantastic. Do you think they're playing Fatal Push? I'm not activating this now, just in case. Give more to Hunter Thompson haircut? What does that look like? Huh? Are they trying to go down to... They have another Kragenwick and a large and a fatty? Nope. Okay, they're just dead. Got it. Middle-aged man, bald haircuts. And you got only the sides and back. Oh, like a Jean-Luc Picard? Yeah, because that's what he looked like in Venture Brothers. I was just curious. Mord is my good friend. Mord to light, Mordekaiser. Emi Sagasti, co-host of the Faithless Brewing podcast, along with me, Dan Schriever, David Robertson, and maybe someday back again, could be Damon Alexander. Could happen. He hasn't officially retired from the podcast. Fun fact, fact, Mortis people. Be right back. And then we will continue onwards. Do I feel weird about the way I sideboarded? No, I think I'm okay. Hey, Shadowless with the straight facts. Spitting the straightest facts. Y'all want to see my favorite dog? My favorite non-human? Hold on. Gotta turn the camera on for this. There we go. into, but no. All right. This has a lot of good cards in it. We're a 26 land deck on the draw. Hell yeah, let's go. Screw it. We'll never fail. What is People Dog's name? Trapper. Trapper John. He is the brother of her dad's dog, who is Hawkeye. Both named after MASH characters. It's his slave name. No, that is my slave name. I wish to be called Snowball because they are white and fluffy like my fur. Oh no! Hawkeye is from Marvel. You'll find, and I don't want to shock you, Jen and I, but you'll find as you go along in life that many things are from many things. Nothing usually is from one exact thing. Okay. Land? One time? One time has been called. One time has been accepted. Never not have it. What, a land? You know what? I accept your... Oh yeah, yeah, dogs with people names. I refer to them as people names. I love it when dogs have people names. I guess we're just getting Urborg. I named him like people. So One Ring is not great against what they're doing. Oh man, are they just gonna jam a Kragenwick here? If it goes off fully, they have one card in hand. If it goes off fully, I'm going to 5. But 5 ain't 0. Oh yeah. Do I want to cling that? Or would I rather cling to draw a card? Exile it? I guess that means I can Night's Whisper? Sure. We're also close to casting another cling, so. Okay, that gives me Revolt at the bare minimum. Not that I'm excited to Stone Rain myself. But if I have to. Coffers. I have to. But Coffers next turn means I get to play Shieldred. Sure. Get out of here, you mug. Beradur is sweet. Yeah, it's alright. I've never activated it yet, but if I ever get to, boy, howdy. Get, yeah. Should I One Ring this turn, Shieldred next turn? They have a card in hand. If they have Gorios, neither matters. Yeah, we One Ring this turn. Actually, One Ring could draw me a Cling. Or a Nile Spellbomb, so we'll use it now. Hey! Called shot. Called shot. Never don't call the shot. Picks up Kragenwick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I have One Ring. I'm fine. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. You think you can kill me? You can't kill me. Shieldred. So I'm at virtual set. No, well, I go to 9, and then next turn but then I go back up, but then I go back down. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. And then if I really need to, I could march my Shieldred for 3. Why didn't we field them? I'm not. Yes, fielding them will eventually like be relevant. I'm not super. Can you whisper and gain 2? I guess I could have done. I don't feel like losing the activation on Nile Spellbomb's worth it here. You don't think they play Basic Mountain? They probably play 1, huh? What is this? Is this a Kill My Shieldred spell? Oh my. This is at their end step. What is this? All right. Kragenwick. If you discarded a card this way... So they targeted already. So if I want to gain any life, I have to do it right now. Yeah. You can gain 6. Barad-dûr isn't black. You can only gain 3. Oh, I could draw a card instead of... Okay, I see. Right. Yeah, right. So hopefully what they're discarding is a Kragenwick, right? That's the goal here. Is that what they discarded was Kragenwick? Because if it's Yargle and Multani, I'm dead. If it's Emrakul, I'm super dead. So it was a Kragenwick. Okay. So we'll lose the 2, gain 1,000,000. Ah, good draw. Cool. And then didn't find another Coffers. So I only had 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, but it's enough. Me too, Garion. Me too. Gigantha? I'm gonna keep this. DRC? DR, oh no. Not pushing in case of hasty monkey. And also, if I can fetch Urborg now. Yeah. The price on that card is silly. It's just nonsense. Well, that was one of the best possible scenarios there. Let's draw 1-drop removal spell. So we're against Jeskai. Is this like this is the Fair Breach deck? Sometimes plays to Fairy. Sometimes plays just sideboard white cards. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, Sheoldred is very expensive. It's the best card in Pioneer, in the best deck in Pioneer. So that's what that is. There's nothing else to it. It's not complicated. It's just it is the best deck. It's the best card in the best deck in Pioneer. Except Standard's not rotating this year. It's just not rotating this year. There is no. Yeah, we were having that joke in, was it Freaks stream last night, Technomagus, where it was fair breach to me is like when McDonald's sells a real fruit smoothie. You just read the words and you go, well, one of these is a lie, right? One of these is a lie. One of these words is a lie. This is what is it? 2 lies and a truth? This is 2 lies and a truth right here. I have no idea how high Goyf went while it was in Standard. Did they miss? Oh my god, they have their island in their hand. If they have an island. Wild. Well, that sucks for them. I do apologize. It's none of my business, though. And they can't have counterspell here? That feels so dirty. That feels so dirty. Here's my Sheoldred. I would like to draw a card. Guess what? It gains me life. Ah! Ah! PogChamp. Don't spell pierce me, bro. Aw, I'm gonna get spell pierced. That's okay. We'll be fine, chat. It's gonna be okay. Oh, that is so not a spell pierce. Cool. Anyway. Pass the turn. Yeah, they seem exceptionally dead, but like, I don't know. You never know with these decks. They had so much in hand that they just weren't able to play, though. They immediately milled over a breach and just sent it away. That's interesting. I don't. So sad there's no. They're taking the Hobbit to Isengard, which would be a tutor. Oh, that'd be cool. Did they? They just played an island? Was that in their hand the whole time? And they just didn't play it? Weird. Right, I guess $2. Well, it sucks, Vija. It's not a very good card. They're gonna let you activate dirt. Well, they stopped me from getting it untapped here, so yeah. Not yet. Not yet. They're not. Let's go Coffers. Map. The jerk store called. They ran out of you. Why would they need me? You're their all-time bestseller. So I don't know. Let's gain 5 and leave up enough mana to beat a spell pierce. What do you say? What do you think? Seem good? Misha. I feel like you're the one who has to carry the torch to him and just tell Mord, you gotta watch more Seinfeld. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. what a phenomenal classic George episode. Ledger Hater. Okay. Call of the Ring is going up. Jerk Store! Jerk Store is the line! That's so good. I don't think we changed the sideboarding. I it's possible I could play some Thoughtseize over Night's Whisper, because getting a Breach out of their hand is pretty good. Although I love these Nile Spellbombs in the main deck. I'm tempted to cast Kozilek. I mean, me too, but it's not worth doing here. Kozilek is... That's not a... No shot. No shot we bring in Kozilek. Absolutely not. I do wish that I had a Trinisphere for this matchup, but... This hand is pretty good, except for the whole not having an untapped land thing. They kept their 7. I'm going to keep this, and we're going to draw an untapped land, right? Black producing. Black producing. Untapped black producing land. Actually, we don't have that many of those. We're going to draw a Cabal Coffers. That's what's going to happen. No Ragavan. That's a Ragavan. Could be a problem. I don't understand how those things relate. Orcish Bowmasters doesn't care about your draws. It only cares about their draws. Are you saying one ring is enough of a draw engine? You just don't need... Oh, I see. I don't think that that's correct. I also don't... I don't hate the idea at all. That's not what I said. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm not into that idea that, like, oh, you have one card that draws cards, but that is expensive, so you don't need the other card that draws cards that is cheap. Also, like, one ring is harder. It's just straight up harder to resolve. I think I want to play the Spell Bomb in case they go DRC Breach. Yeah. Ugh, brutal. I hate this card. Can you cast more push? I already cast... I had 1 black mana. I cast the maximum number of pushes that I could feasibly cast. You have 2 more to go. Well, we'll get there, or we'll die first. Who knows? Dash Ragavan. Oh, okay. Well, not so bad. Cast, push, or die trying. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of the feel. Leave it tapped. Leave it tapped. They didn't leave it tapped. Hey! What is that? I gotta... You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Cleans up their graveyard nicely for if they have a breach. That's just the most welcome draw. Let's kill this first. Just push it. Welcome to the party, Mr. Swamp. You are very welcome. 2 lands? That's all I wanted. All I wanted. Push it to the limit. Limit! Walk along the razor's edge. When I'm on the cruise, will you play that song? Hey, you come on a cruise, I'll play that song. You bet your bippy I'll play that song. You bet your bippy. You bet them. You'd be like, Dak's gonna play his song. You wanna take bets? Take your bets. I would never bet my bippy. Fair. Fair. Boop. I double down on my bippy. You bet you can. You betcha. I'm over here hitting land drops. Hey, I'm hitting land drops over here. I wish I could go on a 9-month cruise. No, you don't. Go on Zach's cruise and prove that at least one podcast listener is a jerk. Shauna, you don't have to come on the cruise. I know you're a jerk. I know. You don't have to come on the cruise to prove it. They had yet another Ragavan. If they have a Pierce, I guess I'm going to see it here. What are you going to do? Nope, no Pierce. They were just hoping I was out. Listen, opponent, I have so much. Oh, they're showing me the island? Oh, opponent, that's a mistake. It's a secret. I always have another Ragavan. All right, so this one should be a Stone Rain and take them off of white, which seems pretty good. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. I haven't seen it, Hands. I haven't seen it, but that is one of my most quoted Lord of the Rings lines in my personal life. So I haven't seen it. All right, so that's just a big, delicious gain 5. So that's 4, 5, 6. Boop. Goodbye, elk. Might be going for Castle Lochthwain. The one most like my life is and then there was second lunch. Huh? But field? Yeah, the thing is, you understand how efficient their deck is, right? Like, they're already flooded. I have no idea what these 2 cards in their hand could be, but they are already flooded. We're no longer gonna get Castle Lochthwain, but we are gonna get Urborg. But it's Unholy Heat? Yeah, it could be. They did definitely want to keep Heats in against us. I could play through Spell Pierce here, which is why I floated like that. That's fine. So if they play any creature, we're going to make a giant orc army? I'm down. Are you guys down? I'm down. Is anyone... Any downers in chat? I mean, I'm not, but like if someone else is... Ho! That might as well, right? Let's go the otherwise. Can't get down. I can't get level, sir. Okay. Oh, it's over, huh? All right. Well, both teams tried hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing with this? What am I doing with the Chalice? I like Chalice on 1. They're mostly on 1s. Sure. Oh, my hand is all 1s. Let's play it on 0, block the baubles. Screw it. And the next turn we'll Sundering Titan them. 2's important. Yeah, I don't feel like tapping that much mana. I'm just not worried. Pull my card? Sure. This Shieldred's gonna kill you real quick. I'm worried. Opponent's off it. Arrow B. That's a great name. Great opening hand. Let's go. I will say, with the Night's Whispers and the One Rings and the Cling to Dust and the Nile Spell Bombs, Castle Lochthwain probably getting cut for a swamp. It's just too much of a liability to have something come in tapped early, and then every non-swamp is also somewhat of a liability. Also, playing 8 field, I really want... They mulled to 5. Is this Tron? Blue Tron? Whatever this is, I'm uncomfortable about it. I mean, I have a Night's Whisper, so... Fish? God, I hope so. Spirits? Some kind of weird living end. Cool. There was a Glass Dust Hulk. Hey, KO Diamonds. With the big old... Oh, I guess I should have clung the Glass Dust. Well, I don't know what they're doing yet. I don't feel like Night's Whispering here. Also, put me on 8 cards in hand. I have to discard a hand size. I should have played Castle Lochthwain in case I need to cling and push. The man with the axe has arrived. Yeah. And my axe. I guess holding on to cling in the face of their bid reunion makes sense. Like, maybe this is some kind of like Grixis Reanimator deck. We just haven't seen the black yet. I feel like this is just like weird living end. Incubation. You may look at the top 5 card. Or you look at the top 5 cards, reveal a creature card. The rest on the bottom. So this is how they find this shardless. Bloodbraid Marauder. Okay, yeah. It is a weird Cascade deck. All right. Let's take out their Architects, because that thing is annoying when it comes back. And then let us pick off the Steam Vents. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 card types, so they can Cascade right now. Dost thou have a mountain? They do indeed. So they're going to Cascade into, what, Living End? That's fine. Get back 1 creature, maybe 2. I think we're going to beat this as is. Well, it lets them haste, right? No, so they play Bloodbraid Marauder. This is a 2-drop Cascader that requires Delirium. Oh, Footfalls. Okay, I see. And now they get to haste. See? Okay. They might also be playing Living End, though. That's the thing. There's no reason to assume that they're not also playing Living End, because they could be. In fact, I would say it's extremely likely with the way they've played out this game. So, did I leave the EE in my sideboard? I did do. Okay. I think this turn I can One Ring, because then if they overcommit to the board, well, I don't yet have the... No, I think we go Karn Chalice now and use Karn as a sacrificial card. Well, then I can't get the EE. See, but if I get the Chalice in play, I just have to deal with what they have so far. Unless they have a way to remove it, but that's fine. All right, let's go Karn Chalice. So our opponent appears to be on Bloodbraid Marauder Cascade. So this is a 2-mana 3/1. Can't block. If you have Delirium, this has Cascade. So essentially, they're playing a Cascade deck where instead of being costing, everything in the deck has to cost 2 or less. In this deck, everything has to cost 1 or less. So they can play 2-mana spells without disrupting their Cascade. So they're playing Bitter Reunion, for example. Yeah, it's definitely something I've seen proposed before, and I never saw a version that seemed to be particularly good. That doesn't mean this one isn't. Yeah, well, it also only has 4 cards that cascade rather than 8 or more, right? So that's a big deal. So I think I'll play Night's Whisper here for mana efficiency. Like I have protection from everything on my next turn. And then that gives me the spell bomb. So now I don't have to worry about Living End. Urface. Urface of Krug? I don't think that's a card in any way, shape, or form. I just said it because I thought it was funny. Dragon is a card. Dress Down. Okay. See, there's another card that they get to play that's kind of neat and potentially, helpful in a cascading deck. Nice trampled nerd. If you call someone nerd, there's a very particular person. Oh, that's so sick! Look at this shit that they're doing. That's so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Come on. So I have a Cling. So let's go Coffers. Play the second Spell Bomb in case they have... Well, they can't cast a Violent Outburst, but I'm not. So let's do that. I want to Cling now. It's probably fine. It's fine. I'm going to put the Fury in the graveyard right now anyway. Not the best draw. Kill the Furry. So I got cling push. Sure. Oh, so I was saying anytime you say nerds, it reminds me of a very specific human I knew from the Toronto Magic scene. Who, if Roy was here, could corroborate that human was very entertaining. Okay, so we're going to 7. So I'm not necessarily concerned about. Draw 3. Okay, good. I can go map, crack map, get another coffers. The right way to do this is play the map. Coffers. Crack the map. Coffers. 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 Karn. Kind of wanted to demolition the field to find out if they had more lands, but it's fine. Uh-oh. Subtlety. Fair enough. So I'll just put this on top. And I shall cast March of Wretched Sorrow and gain 10 life. Fuck it. 12 life. Cool. So I'm at 19. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Carrie Lynch. I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't get it. I don't understand why you'd say that. I don't get it. How could you say something so brave yet so controversial? I'm just not sure. So let's go field first. I want to see how many basics they're playing. One Ring's a hell of a card. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, I guess it's okay. Maybe. So here's my Sunring Titan. Hey! Come back! Demolition is optional A. Do you really think that they, to obfuscate data that they didn't find? I suppose it's possible. I suppose it's possible. Oh no, it is optional. It is optional. Yeah. If you're saying this is a new piece of information to me, Kalukale or whatever. Yeah, it's not the same as Field of Ruin. It is not a functional reprint. It is ever so slightly different in a way that is occasionally relevant. Yeah, sorry. Well, lottie hot damn, I suppose is the... Yeah, it's exactly field, except it's not. But probably, but no. But could be, but it's not. So why do you think we want to run 8 fields? I mean, why do you think we want to run 8 fields? Je ne sais pas, ça semble beaucoup. Yeah, I don't know what ça semble beaucoup means. I mean, I know it's something very. Seems like a lot. The point is, then you draw a lot, and there are a lot of decks in Modern that don't run enough basics. So they start becoming wastelands very quickly in a lot of matchups. Creativity, for example, frequently plays exactly one basic land. So it kind of kicks their ass a lot of the time. Here's my Thoughtseize. What do you got? Ooh. Blood Moon Gamer, eh? Alright, I guess I'm taking the Blood Moon. Yeah, so the real reason you play 8 fields is to take advantage of the very low basic land count in many modern decks. If you look through a lot of modern decks, they're playing like 1 to 3, like a lot of them are. And that gives you a lot of inevitability. It also just gives you some situations where you can just completely screw over someone's mana very early in the game without really investing much. So it's a pretty powerful addition to what you're doing anyway, which is like, and since you already kind of want to play as many swamps as possible, which means you want to play as many Urborgs as possible. It kind of I don't know, it kind of dovetails together into a nice, like, your mana base gives you a way to have a powerful late game engine without actually having to commit too much to it. Oh, they found another Blood Moon. That's fine. We'll find more swamps like that one. Not swamps. I'll take them. Take them. Who needs swamps? It's true. A lot of our payoffs are colorless. Incubation. All right. They have enchantment, instant, artifact, creature. So if they had found a Bloodbraid Marauder, they would have been able to cascade there. Shrek does. This is my swamp. They can play EI in their deck, huh? That's not bad. Like, for real. It was blue. So they're not looking to cascade. What were they looking to do? I'm a little afraid. Strand. That's a mountain. Yes, and? Where's the rhinos? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? There was meant to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Cycles glass dust hulk. Okay, they could hit. They could still hit. They missed. Okay. Still, good try. That's definitely the way you play that situation. Anyway, here's my chalice. So, you know, whatever that's worth to you. Go ahead. So it is possible they're not playing any living ends, but I still have liked. Well, we're 26. We're a 26 land deck. Also, it didn't need to be swamp. Any land was great there. Any land was terrific there, right? Oh, they're gaming. Hasty Boy takes down Karn. That's a shame. All right. Here's my swamp. Here's my fatal push. This is pod racing. You bet your bippy. Wait, no, you said you didn't want to bet your bippy. Or was that someone else? It's probably someone else. Bitter Union, sure. What was the last card in their hand? It was a blood. Oh, because the Cascade's off. That's funny. Cycling. If this is a cycle, I'm just going to knock out their graveyard. I know they don't need the Delirium anymore, but well, I should keep it for life gain with Shieldred, I guess. What are they doing? What happened? Nothing. Okay. Pump fake? Yeah, it looked like it. Just whatever. It happens. Like, I've seen people pump fake from time to time, but it's weird. It's always weird when it happens. Here's my Shieldred. Queen disgusting maggoty pus-filled slug for a butt. Hold on. I always gotta look this up. Queen pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty, pus-filled, malformed slug for a butt. There she is. I will memorize that if I keep playing this card. Yeah, she does, Vija. She's the leading female. Her sister. Who is really sexy. Like, in a overt kind of way. Princess what's her name? Yeah. There she is. Here. This is her sister, Princess what's her name? She's a badass, but she is overtly sexy. Like that was the gag. Let's go Night's Whisper. Haven't caught Earthworm Jim in a long time. Well, I hate to tell you this. It's very much not on television anymore. I think they had 2 or 3 seasons. I have it on my hard drive. It's a great surreal kind of card. Like it's like a non-disgusting we got another subtlety? Sure, whatever. It's like a non-disgusting, like, I don't know, not Ren and Stimpy, but yes, yeah. And then Queen Slug for a butt is actually the most beautiful on her planet of the Zerbs. I think they're Zerb. Zerbs. Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. I don't know what that is, Dark Poet Bill, but it sounds pretty great. Do they have a Force of Vigor? Anyone? Any Force of Vigor gamers? Incongruity. Ah, they turned my children into a frog. That's awesome. Bruce Campbell. Bruce goddamn Campbell. Boop. I've never heard of Briscoe County. Oh, they suspended a Crashing Footfalls. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, see, Earthworm Jim was very self-aware. It's fantastic. I mean, if the name's Princess What's Her Name and disgusting, sweaty, pus-filled, malformed slug for a butt didn't lead you off. You're not the only one, Vija. You're not the only one. Yeah, keep this in the dark. Yeah, Peter Puppy, Bill the Fish, Evil the Cat. A lot of one-offs. They had a really goofy president of Earth who was kind of based on Bill Clinton, I think. Although this was pre-Clinton, so maybe not. He seemed very Clinton-esque. Okay, we got Burn on a mull to 6. Rift Bolt and Exile, all right. Yeah, Earthworm Jim was kind of, I want to say it was pre the tick, but also like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was around at the same kind of era. Time to redeem the Burn matchup. Gosh, I hope so. Yep. 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 So let's go shoot this for X equals 4. Yeah. And then cast Night's Whisper. All right, opponent. It's turn 3 and I'm at 19. Go. Okay. Still worth attacking their white. I believe they have 0 white. You mean planes in their deck or white cards in their hand? Because those are two very different things. Yeah. Burn does not play planes in the deck. If you can keep blowing up their dual lands, they don't have access to white mana. To beat their own Blood Moon. It's possible. It is absolutely possible. But then the funny thing is, then that might set them up to a situation where I get to take advantage of that. Because then I Sundering Titan and get to kill 2 lands, even though I've been Demolition Fielding them nonstop. So the One Ring, Blessing and a Curse here. We'll see how much of each it ends up being. I think it's certainly worth activating the first time. With no more information. Okay, so we're going to activate it again. I'm on the curse? I don't know what that means. I'm in on the curse. I'm in on the curse. I'm in on the curse. Got it. Our cursed burn matchup? What are we saying? Oh, blessing or curse. Sure. The thing that I just said and then forgot that I said because I'm streaming. Got it. Yeah. For those who haven't streamed before, it's really easy to say something and immediately it leaves your brain and you don't remember that you ever said it because it was like a turn of phrase and it's not actually relevant to the game, which is what you're thinking about. No, I know. I know, Hans. You're great. We're going to get a field here. Knock out their Sacred Foundry. I'm not activating the ring right now. I don't need more cards. What I need is the cards in my hand to become relevant. This is ready in case I draw exactly that, which I did. So let's do this first. And force my opponent to concede. They float red. Interesting. I would like to go to the next step end or phase. Okay, cool. I autopilot to a fault. Wife is a great co-pilot telling me not to go to the wrong place. Nice. I would like to do this. Thoughts? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Boy, are you dead. If I have to, I'm going to March of Wretched Sorrow the shit out of my own Shieldred. I'm going to gain so much life off this. Oh, they going at her. Perfect. So while that is unfortunate, let's go Chief, Thirst, Fatal Push, and one more mana, and gain 6 life off of her Doom, which is fine. Good draw. Yeah, Kirby music's pretty great. They have another swamp? Or a mountain? No, they don't. Okay, good to know. Do I shoot? No, because I've got a Shieldred in here if I find a Cling. I've run out of game actions. Okay. I have Virtual 11. This could go sideways. It probably won't, but it could. Our sideboard does have another 1 ring, so if we find a Karn, that resets the ring. Yeah, I don't know about the Vija. There's some powerful shit in this set. I mean, I'm with you. Cling on top. Thank you, deck. Because I'm about to put another... and they scoop. They immediately scoop when they saw the Cling on top. That's funny as fuck. EE, Chalice... Ballista? Sure. Yeah. But then Pioneer? Like Pioneer getting all the cards in Lord of the Rings? I don't know about that one. I'm not saying that it couldn't. I'm just saying it's definitely a question, right? So this hand is praying that they are spell heavy, but I've got a Shieldred and a One Ring. Let's go. Opponent mulls to 6 and keeps. All right. I was about to say, you're allowed to have a Goblin Guide opponent as long as it actually draws me lands. Not like those other Goblin Guides who never drew me any goddamn lands. Bastards. There it is again. That is a card where it would be great to have Invoke Despair in the deck. I want a Chalice on one. But I have a Nile Spellbomb. What was I doing next turn anyway? Probably Demolition Field. Sure. I don't really want to know about it, Kaya. I don't want to know about it. Horrendous Twitter drama sounds horrendous. I actually have to do this Demolition Field if I want to be able to do anything, so. Okay. I mean, Twitter's good too. Like, there are some people that, like, I wouldn't really know them as well as I do if it weren't for Twitter, etc. But feels like mostly it's outweighed by a lot of the negatives. Okay, it's fine. Good play. Oh, that's great. So is it One Ring this turn, Shieldred next turn? Yeah, it is. That's a good way to do it, Vija. In fact, I don't even know if I'm activating this One Ring right now. Oh, this was on the SNES 2 hands. I know because the SNES thing was the one that I had. So if they want to kill the Shieldred now, they're going to tap off the Vortex, and then I gain life in response. Seems good. We are definitely going to use Karn to kill this Chalice, probably. I'm going to play Night's Whisper. It's impossible for them to kill Shieldred right now. I guess they could, yeah. But then I can do this. But then they can do that. Ugh. This is really tedious. Yeah, I did this to myself. Hopefully they don't kill me for this. My hubris. Although they're dying very fast. I should not have activated this after the Night's Whisper exchange happened the way it did. Yeah, they can't reasonably kill Shieldred right now. So take the one. There's one life here. We go draw step, they have to activate. Then I go activate, they have to activate. We'll see what we end up on like that. So Coffers in play. Sixth land, so I think I have 9 mana. Which means I can go get another One Ring. It's probably what I'm doing for this turn. All right, that's fine. Just draw the 2 cards here. Suppose coding is not the worst here. I think it's got to be One Ring, though, right? Yeah, I think so. Smart. And then next turn, I just Titan them, which kills 3 lands no matter what, right? If they fake, yeah, kills 3 lands no matter what. Cool, perfect. Tick up on ring. No, I don't want to be losing life at the beginning of my next upkeep at all. We just hold it as a threat. If they don't leave up 1 mana per turn. Oh, plus, yeah, I can do that and attack them. Yeah, but I mean, they're basically dead already, and I have Walking Ballista, and this game is impossible for them. I'm thinking about it way too much. I should just be killing them. Like, there's no, I don't think they have a single out here. If they spend mana trying to burn me out, I gain life in response. Oh, they're killing themselves. Super. So Crushed Burn the second time around into... Yeah, we snapped off 2 4-1s in a row. They both felt pretty good, but also weird. I don't know if this card board is perfect. Could have a Trinisphere somehow. EE was not great ever. It could have a Sorcerer's Spyglass. Cardboards are never perfect. Yeah. The Thoughtseizes are pretty important because the main deck is full of so much removal. And there's just a lot of decks where EE can only be 0-1, yeah. I don't think so, Dave. So the idea of this version of the deck, the way Trellin had it, was just to be much lower on the curve. Although specifically his idea was that this version of the deck doesn't could be Gigantha compliant. I've ruined that by putting in Shieldred. But obviously to combo with One Ring in a way that I think is pretty obviously obscene. I would say Shieldred combos with Invoke Despair. So maybe what I should be doing is taking out some number of Push or Bloodchief's Thirst for Invoke Despair. So, and that would give me a way to deal with enchantments in the main deck. Yeah, Spike was running Invokes, but he wasn't playing Karn, right? This does put me in a spot where we have a gratuitous number of expensive payoffs. However, we do have March of Wretched Sorrow to kind of balance it out. I almost want to add another March of Wretched Sorrow and cut something. Maybe it's a Night's Whisper, because we were talking about how we kind of had too much draw. Also, Castle Lochthwain, it just doesn't need to be here. I don't know if there's another utility land worth playing, like maybe Blast Zone. Is 3 Cling needed? I think 3 Cling is where I want it. You can never really draw too many Clings because they basically cycle for 1 mana, and then in the matchups where they're good, they're kind of great. And then they also feed each other out of the graveyard, so they're certainly not bad. The One Ring is a draw engine, but Cling to Dust is a nice way to juice your life total. Urza's Saga's good here. Yeah, I'm not big on another colorless land, but like for me, Blast Zone would be the one worth playing. Beyond that one, I don't. Yeah, Saga's. I'm not about Saga. I understand why you would want to do that, but I think now that we have 8 fields, that part of the deck is just better. Um, I think I'm just adding another swamp, to be perfectly honest. Um, it just helps our early game a bunch. Even the Baradur is like on the chopping block. Every time I could have used it, we just won the game otherwise anyway. I do want to get that last March of Wretched Sorrow in here, maybe, because it does deal with planeswalkers, and I did just cut a, I did just cut all the Bloodchief's Thirst. I don't want to cut that many Nice Whispers. It's so good in so many matchups. I almost want to say maybe it's not sacrilege to play 25 lands. We really want to hit 4 mana though, right? And even more so, like now we want to hit 5 mana. So I'm pretty resistant to cutting lands down. Maybe we just play it this way and see how it goes. I feel like we want 1 or 2 Mind Stones, but they're not swamps. That's the thing. Like I feel like if or other mana, I understand what you're saying, but also like a lot of the time on turn 2 we're like using expedition map or we're going with interaction, and I think that's fine.